You were right though. I do think the combat was really good, but I'm just tired of every game being open world, and then the open world just being Assassin's Creed.
But what I was gonna say about
I haven't shown you Red Dead Revolver yet, but that's why I love Red Dead Revolver instead of Red Dead Redemption, because it's Red Dead Redemption but without an open world, and I didn't need it.
Red Dead Redemption was fun.
It was good.
It was just GTA with horses.
But Red Dead Revolver was the first game in the series,
But I really like the
and
guy
everyone
in
forgets
Red Dead
about it because everyone sings praises about Redemption. And I remember at the time I was like, "Oh, cool, a sequel," because that's what it is. It's a sequel. Well, it's a different character, but it's the second game in the series.
Right.
Red Dead Revolver is the first game,
right.
and it's the best game, and it doesn't have an open world. It's got all the same gameplay mechanics, but there's not an open world. It's just level to level. And it's awesome and amazing, and I love it. I played that game non-stop.
Yeah.
And I actually recorded I started recording it for the channel, but the audio didn't get recorded, so I gotta re-record it.
Yeah,
I want to say this real quick. I may have lost, but I felt like a win because of Birdie in the ending.
Birdie in the end.
Yeah, I feel like I win her right now. I just wanted to say that.
Well, no, that was good. You beat me at the end, that's for sure. You tied with Kyle even. If you would beat Kyle, I'd be really impressed.
If I would have got the ego shot, I would have made my whole life on this
But
game.
no, with Days Gone, I played that game without being able to stop. She had to actually. Sandy dragged me off the game a couple times to go to the park or something because she was bored. I really enjoyed that game. You remember,
I enjoyed watching it sometimes.
But you remember, I really was playing it.
Yeah, you love that game, but you love zombie stuff.
But no, it's not just zombies. Because I played zombie games. Like I played this Zombie Island game on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
I lost interest.
Dead Island.
Yeah, Dead Island. I lost interest. This game worked because it felt like I was playing in the world of The Walking Dead. I had to get my own.
Well, that's why I was interested in it.
Yeah, I was driving on the bike. I had to get materials.
The horde. When he bumped to the horde, that was so scary.
Look, I love the whole setup of Days Gone, but I had to quit when they took my bike, and I went and agreed to do work for the guy who stole my bike. Why wouldn't I have a choice? Why would I? The game just says, all right, you're this badass independent guy who's trying to make it on his own, not be affiliated. This punk ass group steals your bike, and then you're just like, hey, you stole my bike. They're like, we might give it back if you do some work for us. I turned it off.
Kyle.
I turned it off. Why can't I choose to steal my bike back? Like,
I understand.
do my own stuff to buy it back, kill them. Why don't I get those options?
Okay,
Kyle,
this needs to be stated. The game story can sometimes leave, I guess, the worst part of the game. The main storyline sucks because the main storyline plays you out to be a simp. So
well, it gets in the way of the good stuff.
But the parts of the game I couldn't stop playing were the parts where you're just out in the road, doing your own thing, small side missions.
Well, I liked that.
That's what I love.
And that's what I liked, but the main story wants to get in my way.
The main story has some
needs to get out of the
points.
way.
Like, it had good points, but anything with his wife, anything with the community, I usually hate it. Except for one second
but
time.
I felt like I was being forced into it.
You are.
Yeah.
So
especially his wife.
His wife is the worst plot in the story.
And if it's gonna force me into that stuff, don't make an open world game.
When you find his wife, it's legitimately annoying. And how fat they make it like she's like romantic. I'm like, I don't care about this hoe. She lied to me. She didn't lie, but she treats you like garbage. Like, I was so upset about it. I was so mad about it. You should get with the lesbian chick. I'm just gonna say that. Anyone who played the Days Gone, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you should have boned the lesbian. She wanted him bad. F everybody. That one is fine with me. Bone the lesbian. Screw the wife. Okay, wife was like really annoying.
even in the I didn't even play through it very far, but even with just the beginning scene of the wife, I was like, I don't like her.
Yeah,
There's
I
just
didn't
something
like
about
after
her. I was
that.
like,
She just-
she's not
She has like
cool.
bitch vibes.
Yeah. But whatever. I don't care about the story. I liked the game. Like the free roaming part they built. The game is fun to just walk around in. I like just walking around in that game. Because you never feel safe when you're in what they call, in the game they call it the shit.
I liked that.
When you're in the shit, you don't feel safe. They make you feel like you're really out there. You hear the animals that are real. They're really there. You hear the birds, the dogs, the wolves. Some that might be a beefed out zombie wolf. You never know. You just feel like you're always on edge. So you're never really just traveling boredly. You're always doing something because you're surviving. That's what made it feel right.
Yeah,
Like I
that
really
was awesome.
liked that game, that part of it, just walking around. So they did it right, but then they got in the way with the story.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The story got in the way
It
of
got
me
in the way.
enjoying the game.
Yeah, it did get in the way. And I found that mission, I remember that mission, I didn't like that either. But I was willing to push through it because I just wanted to go back out there and do more crap. That's all I
Go back
wanted to
out.
do.
I couldn't push through it, and I'll tell you why. Because every fucking game does that now. Every
Yeah.
game does that crap, and it pisses me off. It's annoying.
I think you could push through it because you like the zombie thing more than Kyle does.
That's
maybe.
true. Zombie movies, zombie video games, I love it when it's done right. I love it. It's
I mean,
one of my favorites.
I love zombie stuff too, but I don't know. Maybe I've already had my fill with other
I mean,
stuff.
I've even played Dead Island longer than I probably should have.
Yeah.
But I quit after like, I think
I've
a
got
week or
I've got
something.
my zombie games. I've got Resident Evils. I've got Dead Rising. You're
Nazi zombies.
yeah.
Yeah. Those are all good. I actually didn't play Dead Rising 1 yet. I still only played the sequel.
You have that Yakuza
but I bought it.
one too, don't you?
Yeah. That one's more like a funny zombie game, but it is
Yeah.
still fun.
Dead Rising is fun.
No, Dead Rising, I only played the second one, which is also already fun, but I heard the first one was better.
First one's the best.
I bought it. I have it.
Dead Rising is that one
Chuck.
where yeah, you're Chuck.
Yeah, you liked that one too.
You're in the
I
mall.
loved it.
She liked it?
Dun,
Yeah, she liked it when you make weapons.
You make
Dun,
weapons
dun,
in this
dun.
thing. Yeah,
yeah.
I used to always like go in there and make something. I was like, make something. I love
that too, though. You like put it together.
Yeah. I like Chuck. Actually, he's a super cool guy.
workbench.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is when the zombies come in after you when you make something,
Oh, they're in the
and you have them in the
background.
background just standing there while you're making it.
Yeah.
Glitching. I was like, Chuck's about to die. Really, he'd be like, ah,
There's like 2 or 3 zombies in the room.
I love Dead Rising because of the way that the game was set up, the mechanics of it. You had to die to win. It was impossible.
Well, hold on.
It was impossible to win.
Now
on
you're
your
talking about
first-
the first one.
Yes.
Again, I didn't
Oh,
play
the second
first
one's
one.
different. That's-
Second one is different.
Second one's different. The first one, is the game itself is like the game mechanics is set up where I mean, someone probably has done it, but in my eyes, it's not possible to win the first time you play it because you get upgrades to your character that carry on every time you start a new game. So when you first start it, you can't do it. You can't beat the game. You just and you have no idea even what to really do. Like that's what makes Dead Rising so good. So that you don't even really know what to do. You don't know where to find stuff. The whole time I'm like, where are the guns? I know there's guns. And
Well, I
couldn't
feel
find
like
them, and
in
then
the
you do
second
find
game
them.
they went for something similar but different.
Different.
Like in
they
the
did.
second
They set it up differently, and it was still good.
in the second game, it's like there's this one point they keep saying, okay, you need a little bit more money to get a little bit more of this medicine for your daughter to
Yeah.
keep playing the game. And every once in a while, you'll another person who's sick with the zombie infection will need help too. So then it increases what you need to buy. But at the ending, it's the most expensive. And what they did was, the villain of the game actually gets infected, and you have the option of saving him too. But by that point in the game, the Zombex is so expensive that saving him is like, are you insane? Like, that's impossible. I can't get enough money for it.
Yeah.
If you don't save him, you lose.
Yeah, I remember.
You lose, guaranteed.
I played the second one.
But you only know it after you played the first time. You're gonna lose if you don't
The
save it.
first one is more.
So they're still coming with the same mindset.
The first one is more like arcade kind of play. Like the first one is great because you play it and it's a set cycle. I think there's like 3 days or something. Like
Same
you
the
have
second one.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same.
So many days. There's a set cycle and schedule, and every time you play it, you upgrade your character a little bit more. I forget his name, the guy, but you upgrade him. He gets like health upgrades, inventory upgrades. When you die, it's game over. You have to start all over,
wow.
or you might be able to restart from a save. No, I don't think you. I think if you die, it's game over. You have to start the whole game over. If you
That's
die,
interesting.
yeah.
You had some pretty long save points away before, but is that just your own negligence, or
But
was
you
it
still
hard to
save.
save?
No, it's hard to
The
save.
save
It's hard to
points.
save.
The save points is just for you to go back to it if you want to turn the game off.
Mhm.
But if you die, it's over. It saves as you died, and you gotta start the whole game over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when
But you keep all your characters' upgrades.
when I read
Okay.
about it, people generally were saying the first one is best,
First one.
the second one is second best, the
Way
third one,
best.
the third one is third best, and the fourth one just sucks.
Yeah.
Seriously?
That's what I
It
heard.
just got worse and worse.
But
with each one.
people did say the second one was good for different reasons.
The
So it's
second
like a
one, the second
different-
one changed it up, and it was still good. I think they're both.
I
good
think the
games.
second one did a lot of good things with the weapons, which is fun to actually use.
Yeah.
The weapons were a
First
lot of fun.
one is just the best mechanically, and it's like really, it's very free too. Like you can, if you know what you're doing and you learn like the secrets of the mall and how to do stuff,
Oh,
you
that was in
can,
the mall too?
yeah, you can like go where you want right away. Like if you know what you're, and that's what's part of the fun too. Is not only do you upgrade your character each time that you try to play it and die, but you learn more about the mall because everything stays the same. So you learn more and more about the mall each time you play, and then you get to the point where like you know the whole game and your guy's upgraded, so you can just like start the game and do like everything perfectly because you learned everything.
And that means for you, you're going back in time and learning what's going to happen, so you know what to do.
Yeah, it's like it's like a Groundhog Day.
type
Right.
thing. That's cool.
It's probably what they were going for, just only with you.
We should play that. We should do.
I'm
do
afraid
that.
I can't play that one with you, Kyle. That one's on my hit list.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
Oh, because you haven't played the first one.
I haven't played the first one. I still want to play it myself.
You gotta play it.
Yeah.
It's like
I already have it. I own it
I've
already.
never had another experience like the original Dead Rising. I've never played another game like it. Like it was really weird to me when I played it too. I'm like, what? I'm dead? How am I supposed to do this? This is impossible. And then I'm like, oh wait, I have to play it more than once. Like I have to die because I carry my upgrades each time you die. So yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, I'm sure someone can do it, but they gotta be like amazingly good. Because I've seen people beat games with.
I mean,
like, a
people
knife.
have beat what's the game?
Yeah,
They beat
Resident Evil
no
with
Dark
a knife.
Souls with some
Oh, with
ridiculous.
nothing, yeah,
Yeah,
just
like
like a
some-
dagger.
Yeah, like people.
That's
You can't
ridiculous.
do anything. It's just.
It's just
It's not
like,
probably
it's
worth
like,
it. It's
nah,
not worth it.
Insane.
He did it too. Someone really beat it with a dagger, right? I remember hearing
I
that.
watched it, yes. Some guy
Oh my
just like beat it with a
God.
dagger and no armor.
Oh my
Jeez.
god. How?
He's a
man?
pro.
He just can't mess with me. He's just like stab.
That's when you get
Roll,
so good at
dodge,
the game that you
stab.
start making it more difficult for yourself.
Yeah.
He's at the point where he's just untouchable in that game.
Well, another session